Hey everybody, this is Darryl 50 Narbe. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a while since I did a video. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. As you know, I have hit the 150-pound weight loss mark in my journey since starting on January 4th, 2016. I started officially at 465 pounds at my heaviest. During the time before that, I was close to 500, if not more. I wasn't getting weight at the time, but I was ill, and I certainly, with clothing and the opinion of my family, I was at 500, if not more. I officially started January 4th, 2016, like I said, at 465. I am officially at 150 pounds weight loss. Tonight, this is going to be real quick. I've been wanting to do this video, and every time I think about doing it, I do it after the fact. One of my favorite foods to eat has always been Thai food, and one of my favorite things to eat regarding Thai food was a peanut butter sauce over spinach, and I used to have it with duck, and sometimes I would have it with chicken and things like that. Well, now we gotta think about how to have this, but in a more healthy way. So tonight, as you know, actually from past videos, when I eat fish, I eat a lot of salmon because salmon is very good for the heart, as we all know. Well, tonight I'm changing it up a little bit. Because I have low testosterone, I've talked about this in the past videos, that I was actually tested. It isn't a theory, it was actually a blood test, and I have very low testosterone at 51 years of age, and my lifelong obesity issue that has caused me to suffer with very low weight. So along with doing compound exercises, diet is very important. I am not opting for the testosterone replacement therapy because of the dangers that once you end that, your body no longer wants to or has the ability to necessarily recreate your testosterone. And because it is so expensive and something that's hard to get covered to begin with insurance, in the event that I lose insurance, I don't want to be stuck in that trap that often happens. It's actually called the testosterone replacement therapy trap. So I am doing it just like I did with the weight loss and not opting for the surgery. I'm opting to, with the help of phentermine, the weight loss suppressant drug, and diet and exercise, to do it this way. So, that being said, tonight, like I said, I am opting not for salmon, but I am sticking with a fish. I am sticking with a new fish. It's called cod, if you haven't heard of it. I got this at Walmart. It is frozen fillets, not unlike the salmon that I get. It's slightly more expensive. I didn't let it thaw completely, so I'm cooking it in the toaster oven here behind me. You can see the orange light, that's the broiler. I'm actually going to stop it because it's been in there a little while. And it smells like it's getting ready. And why did I choose cod? Cod is high in iodine. Iodine is a precursor to your body's producing testosterone. Okay, it's a little higher than other fishes. Now, other foods that have iodine in it are things like potatoes. Well, being as I'm doing a low to no carb, or let's say I'm keeping it under 20-30 grams a day on carbohydrates, potatoes are not an option. There are other things, but cod provides a lot of iodine. Now, there are things like cod liver oil, supplements you can take, but cod, it's always good if you can go to a food to get your nutrients. And plus, iodine needs the sodium to connect to be beneficial. So, best way to do it is the natural way. So I'm going with cod. One of the other things, just while I'm on the subject, and I grabbed them out of my box here, is selenium. Selenium is also a precursor to testosterone, and that is something that you can also find in walnuts, where if you want to have a small handful of walnuts daily, if you're a man looking to increase your testosterone, that helps too, and also comes in supplement form. And we've talked about healthy fats in the past. Coconut oil is becoming one of my favorites. I have that in supplement form, but I also use it as this. And I use the coconut oil actually as a base for this recipe for the peanut sauce, okay? Now, we talk about spinach. You guys all remember Popeye the Sailor Man. Sorry. This is rich in a bunch of different stuff. I'll let you research it, but off the top on the label, vitamin A, vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, folate. These are antioxidants that actually help your cholesterol keep cholesterol in for your heart health from oxidizing. So it helps that whole thing. We know how important that is. Okay? And something very important when you eat spinach, not to eat a lot of raw spinach because it can actually, one, it'll be bitter, and two, it needs to be broken down, whether you do it in a steamer, whether you cook it, whether you boil it or whatever. I like to just nuke it. It's enough to wilt it a little bit, breaks it down, and will help your body from causing stones. Whether, I think it's kidney, it could be liver, but I think it's kidney stones that it can help break it down so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so let's just take a look at the fish that I got going in here. I'll pretend I'm Julia Child. So you can see that they look very small. They're a little hard to tell. And that, again, that's because I didn't let them thaw out completely. They will definitely, if you let them thaw out completely, they will stay a little bit bigger. But if they smell delicious, that's fine. And actually, along with the great things that are in this natural cod, the benefit of the iodine is also that the cod provides over 40 grams of protein for one fillet. So let's say those two little pieces together is one small fillet. That's probably, since it's on the small side, 30 or 40 grams of protein. So that's good. So that is a building block for testosterone with the nutrients that are in there. And just real quick on testosterone, testosterone is the hormone that males are at the height of during puberty to about 22, 25 years old, and then it actually starts to decline for everybody. So eating healthy and doing the proper exercises and living a healthier lifestyle is smart for everyone. So if you're a young man watching this, I would pay attention to that. And when it comes to being obese and testosterone, one of the hardest parts we all deal with is losing that midsection. And testosterone plays a very important part in that role. Same as even for a woman, high estrogen plays an important role. A woman can have too much estrogen and have difficulty losing that midsection. And they have their own list of foods that they need and to support their hormones. So for a man, testosterone is what we have to work on, which helps build that visceral fat in the midsection. It helps you build muscle at this age. Testosterone helps a lot of things for men. If you know what I mean. So, again, I showed you the fish. Now let me just show you real quick. What I'm going to do is to just take some spinach. It's already been washed. I'm just going to put a handful on a plate. If you overcook it, whether it's in the microwave or whatever, and you do a little too much, that's fine, but realize that it will break down and shrink to almost nothing. If you ever opened up a can of spinach that's been cooked, it's very stringy and small. It doesn't take much to get there. But I'm not too worried about this, because I'm not going to do it for very long. Now, I took coconut oil. I took a couple of tablespoons. It's a very healthy fat. It is a fat that is good for you. It will help you feel full. It will help you give you energy. It is something that is, if you're on the ideal diet for me in weight loss is medium protein, high healthy fat, and low carb. Spinach has maybe 1 or 2 carbs per serving. Broccoli is excellent. I've been using with broccoli. Plus the broccoli being a cruciferous vegetable allows you to actually create a cleanse. Broccoli has a special chemical inside it, if you will. I'm not sure if chemical is the right word. I'm not sure if enzyme is the right word, but there's something in broccoli that allows your body to actually detox specifically to broccoli. Today I'm using spinach. I had broccoli with peanut sauce earlier. Take some of this. At room temperature, it stays solid. It doesn't go into liquid form. I mix not peanut butter out of a jar. I use the PB2 powder. Again, at Walmart, PB2 powder, 85% less calories. It has 5 grams of carbs minus 2 for fiber, so it has 3 grams of carbs. For 2 tablespoons is 1 serving. I think for this I used 1 tablespoon. Sugar 1 gram compared to if you were to take 7 or 8 grams, I think, of sugar out of a regular peanut butter. I put that in here, and believe it or not, I actually used a pack of Sweet and Low for just to add a little sweetener. You just mix it. I didn't even have to cook it, and it's delicious. It's delicious. So I have a plate of uncooked spinach right here. I am going to go to my fish. I am going to put this on my plate right here, just to show you what that looks like right there. I am going to just give this a little whip. I am going to drizzle this right on top. The longer it sits, the more it'll thicken. Because I have not nuked anything here with the lettuce, I need to break that down. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to nuke this, turn this off. Alright everybody, I microwaved it for about 20 seconds. Here's basically the finished product. It is slightly wilted lettuce, wilted spinach. It is the cod fillet. It is the homemade peanut sauce. You can do things like add a little bit of spice to it, perhaps a little pepper, a little cayenne, a little dash of hot sauce. There's a lot of little ways you can tweak it. We have very low calorie, we have high protein, we have a nice portion, and it's awesome. It helps you with the sweetness with the peanut butter, and you feel like you're eating some real food, and it's awesome, and it's helping you build your testosterone. Thank you as always. Please look at the links below for Champ Services. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And as always, we got this.